Hello good people, my name is Silla and welcome to another little piece from Life, Laughter and Lockdown. Children, they're finding it really difficult to cope during this period of lockdown. They are more vulnerable to being bullied online, they're more vulnerable to sexual predators. How much do you know about what your children's activities are on social media or on the internet in general? Just a few little snippets that I think might be helpful to you, and that would be to have conversations with your children and try to start to build that relationship so that you don't just speak to your kids when you think there's a problem or when you want them to share with you, when you haven't created the environment for them to feel comfortable in being able to come to speak to you if they've got something that is worrying them. Because of the isolation and because they're not in school where they're able to let their hair down and run wild to a degree, a lot of children are getting their support online. So what that's doing is making them very vulnerable to sexual predators. You have a lot of people that are posing as young people to lure them into doing things that they shouldn't be doing on the internet. They are also susceptible to online bullying and harassment. So check what your kids are doing online, check the history that they have on their phones. Some parents may not be comfortable doing this, but I remember myself and my sister actually would take the phones away at night and you'd have it in the morning, so that whilst you're asleep, they're not on the phones, getting up to all sorts that you're not aware of. So it is going to take a little bit of a new way of doing things if you want to be aware of how your children are using the internet and other social media outlets. So things like Snapchat, do check that their privacy settings are tight and you don't have their locations that are available to strangers. Do check the conversation that they're having. And I know some parents don't feel comfortable. It's like, oh, well, I trust my kids and I don't want to spy on them. But the truth of the matter is, it's not your kids that's the problem. It's the people that are trying to have conversation with them that may not be appropriate. So try and keep your children safe during this time where, because they're not in school, they've got a lot more time on their hands to be able to surf the net, be on social media and chat to friends. Find out who their friends are, see the conversation that they're having, check what sites they're going onto, and just be present and see what conversation you can cultivate with your kids such that they're open and can speak to you, so that if there is a situation that they need to disclose to you, that they're comfortable in being able to do so. Thank you.